Hello and welcome back. Right, I've got some testing to do and I've got a solution to this. Now this is a good bakery, but we've got... Oh, imagine, no, we're going to lose. No, we've got to carry on with the plan as is at the minute because it's got the flour in. That is true. There's nothing I can do about that. Well, I can edit XMLs, but there are some things I can do. And that is, I have a theory, and that is that if I switch in the new farmer, start XML, but on this game, if I, on everything with this type of grate, stick some markers on the ground so that I can know exactly where to paint concrete. I've sort of got a bit of a head up on this because on rhombos, stick that there, and that all the way along where it'll let me. That's me in the way, I think. Ah. Where will that not? Okay. I think that's me. Okay, gotta hope that's enough. What I'm going to do is going to bring them out and then put them back in the XML afterwards. I just need to know where the grates are. It doesn't matter for that because that is eventually going now. I can actually put the concrete back in on that. I've tested that. Because I actually like something about this, and that is the fact that, right, so we need to do that, and that, and that. A concrete all the way in between that, basically. So that's that one, and do we care about there not being concrete on that? No, I suppose I do. Yeah, it would be nice if we just do that. Because those marks will stay, because that's on the ground layer. Shall we do the Hessian? The Hessian is... Yeah, we could do. And the... Mind you, the Farm Productions is going to take over from the Hessian, really, so I don't suppose I'm that bothered. Could stick the concrete down on that. Well, that's got a white mark, so that's all good. I think that is it. It's not that much that was that affected. That's okay. Suppose we could do this. No, actually it's there as well. We do that blob of concrete that big. Okay, let's see if I can remember that one. Are we bothered about... No, I actually like the Rawley Christie one without. We've added that, but it's nice to have that just having grass like that. Right, I think that's everything. Right, so let's save the game. Then I'm going to stop recording for a minute, get everything ready, and then I'm going to start again. Right, so see you shortly. It appears I am totally correct. I have the markers that we stuck in, the paint markers. Obviously this is in the way on this one, but it looks like this is going to work. So this should be the milk one here, yeah, there's the markers. Excellent. Oh, it was only a theory, but yeah. Obviously also we can do, yeah, that's all around here. So what I'm going to do now, my theory is that if you put concrete down, because obviously it's going through grass and that's what's there when you put the placeables in, you will now note this is all new farmer start stuff. Also, that is a point, we have a unique opportunity to get rid of these trees that we know are in the way. So let's get cracking. Yeah, I'm showing this because it was just theory, but now I know that I am right. Right, we do need... obviously the placeables themselves will be gone, but for us to do the concrete, we need to move some of the placeables. Yeah, like that is in our way. Definitely. So remember, the money is immaterial because my money is going to be swapped straight in again. Oh. Now it has still got my vehicle, so I should have the tree be... our tree be gone. Should have. Somewhere. He says. Yay, fantastic. Right, okay then, so yeah, let's rectify that fault. Get rid of these trees, which even, oh yeah, even have half cut down for me. And then we should put some concrete down in all these places. Not quite as good as the tree we got. Oh, I seem to be stuck on something. It is good though, I do like it. I know it's not meant to be as good as the tree begun, but it is fantastic and it does do the same job. Yeah, just not quite so. The tree begun is absolutely amazing. Mantra's done a very good job. It really has. I don't know why this sometimes works better than others. It's a bit more faffy. Still very good. Am I going to time lapse this? Not really. It's about 2 minutes work. Well, it should be if all goes well. You know, we're only this one set of thing, and then the rest is just us sticking a bit of concrete down. Right, come on, disappear wood. Play ball. Stop being awkward. Not disappearing. That's what I want to know. I suppose. I've never known trees not to disappear before. It's funny. They are funny though about angles. That the angle that this is on and everything. So. It's quite hit and miss until you know the secret of what it's expecting and how low it needs to be. Yeah, it's weird with this tree. It's just not wanting to sort of like sticking on it like. I never. It's better. It's right. What was I saying about not doing a time lapse? It'll only take a couple of minutes. Well, yes, it normally does. A typical, whenever you say something like that, it always decides it's going to be a nightmare job. Wow, it really doesn't like chopping this at all. What's that big chunk there? Ah, got it. Got you. That's better. Gordon Bennett. Still not right. Way too much brush. Just I'm worried if we stick my placeables back in, this wood is still all going to be here, and then it's going to be sticking out again. Why? Now, how come I can't cut you, but it stopped me? should have just bought the tree begun, you know. That would have been useful. It would actually. Do you know something? It's not too late. That's the one thing I'm going to say. We've got strong enough tractors. Okay. Now, will this appear in my... Oh, it will. It will appear in my placeables list if I buy it. Not if I lease it and then send it back. This is true. Now, that will work. Yes, we don't want any unfair disadvantages or advantages even. Let's get this sorted quickly. I wanted this to be so quick, and then as always, does it end up being so quick? No, it never does. Right, so lease, yes. No, at least it's got the... Now, where did that... Right, let's use... Let's get rid of that shed as well. Because I think it's under there where it is. Isn't that where I got the store deliveries? I know. Let's just show on the map. Show on the map. Ah, over there. Smashing tractor. I need a good tractor. A good, powerful tractor. Not that this isn't a good tractor, of course. But isn't the John Deere? That's the Deutz, actually. Get your tractor manufacturer right, Mr. Smith. Right, you're there. You're there. Where are all my tractors? Are they on this? Ah, of course they are. Yes, no, they are. Right, the 2 harvesters are there. The class will do nicely. Yeah, you're set ready to do your stuff, aren't you, to windrow? That's the next session. Yeah, I just thought this was... While we'd done this, I had a theory on Hobos Road, and I said that... And this is the one we started this on, so I thought, let's do it on this. Yeah. On Hobos, I was at first suggesting that you edit the XML file. I thought, no, that's complicated stuff. Shifting a file from one place to another, now that's not difficult. But editing XMLs, you need special software, and I thought not everyone's happy or competent about that. And if I stuff up the game, which is why people don't normally show this type of thing, then obviously people aren't going to be happy, and I would understand that, totally would understand that. So I thought, let's not do that type of thing. But moving an XML and doing what I'm suggesting now, of just like moving an XML in and then out, now that's not so difficult. See, can we get rid of this ramble? Yeah, a lot easier than we could without. It's not perfect though. It's something weird about this. This pile of wood here doesn't seem to like it very much. Not even the tree begun. Right, smash it. I think that's it. So we shouldn't have any trees in the middle of our bakery when we put it back in. Right, still a little bit of wood. Not that that would affect anything, it wouldn't care, but I do. I care. I think that's the only one with trees. No, I think they're okay, those trees. I'm sure they are. Yeah, no, that's true. We didn't do this route very well. Let's get rid of these 2 little trees. I'm not going to go mad, but actually, no, I think that's alright. I don't like deforesting unless it's necessary. Right, now let's move the tractor out of the way. Because when the placeables hit back in, yeah, now that's going to be in the way. That is true. Right, so then now we need to go mad with a bit of concrete in the places that we've got marked out. Actually, so that... Yeah, it's true. The concrete also that I did do already is there. So if we do some concrete, some painting... No, it's asphalt, actually. Okay, so... Let's get rid of the bits of grass. Let's make this look like it is slab of concrete. And being as we already, it's not costing us money either. It is, but this is costing the new farmer start money, not us. But we have already paid for this. Obviously, when we put the proper placeable in, that we did get this for free. So yeah, it's not like we're cheating or anything. Yeah. Let's give it a tuss of grass. I do love this. This should work, because this is going to be what's on the ground layer when we put our placeables back in, and this is the best of both worlds. You've got the level's going to be perfect, where it's got no bubbles. I do hate that, you know, where it bubbles up and you've got all those things you've got to lend smooth. This should do away with that. We really shouldn't have any of that. It should be straight on concrete, and we should do away with the only thing that was wrong. Yeah, the only thing that I could see that was wrong with this was that one particular thing. Let's make it slightly bigger. Now then, so we have... Now that is a point. So we've got that there. Now what is there that needs concrete? Yeah, that is a point. Why did I mark the concrete there? I didn't mark the sheds, but I'm happy because the sheds we can do anyway. Now that there is the concrete we need for the milk place. Now that I do remember. Smashing. I'll leave that bit of grass at the back because that's the path. Now this is the Omatana one, and yeah, that's true, and that is... I tell you what, let's concrete it anyway, these areas that are marked, and then we'll put a mark on afterwards. I'd sooner have the concrete layer there than not, if you know what I mean. That's going to be where the red barn is. Ish. It's that white blob was the drop-off point. So actually, yeah, that wants to be done in that. Right, now then. Yeah. Right, now. We could do, yes, actually that is true. Let's do where the sheds go as well. Let's go bigger. Yeah, it would be nice. I may have to do a bit of grass behind. Let's say that's going to cover... Autosave. Still, it has saved my bacon a few times. It's true, it has. Right. And do we do the farm? True. Let's do a blob of concrete there. Might be in the wrong place, but we can always put grass back down afterwards. And we should have a blob there. Actually, I like that. I do actually, if I'm honest. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that alone. That's actually where that is. And here we have the two blobs to show me the Hessian, and see, it does work. I sound surprised. I actually got something right. Well, yes, it's nice when you do. Yeah, we all have our moments of both silliness and eureka moments. Right, stick a little bit there. We'll see if your theory is correct. I think it is myself, if I'm honest. I do think this is going to work. But until you see it. So we've got that for the BGA. That for that. I like the Royal Christie one without the skirts. That is quite nice. Now that is true. This bit of land here, we did put that other one about there. Let's do something about the ground. Yeah, I agree with that. In fact, it should be where they are. They were in it, weren't they? Yeah, it's not... It's not as bad as FS19. Now, FS19 didn't let you go underneath things. Now, this sort of does. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. Right, I think it's not bad. That's, yeah, I'll probably have to green that back over. Now then, am I now there is a bit of the where our little repair place is, which I didn't put a mark. But you know something? Let's just do a slab of concrete. We can always put grass back afterwards on the areas where it isn't. You just can't do it where the mod is, that's the pain. Right, I think. Yeah, now that's behind it. That goes past that. So I think that's right. I think that's everything. Ooh, I'm not bothered about the placeables. The generators. I'm quite happy with those actually. There's that blob there for where that is. Yeah, that's good. That's going to be gone. Anything over here? Now there was. I'm not sure if it's gone. Yeah, that is true. Let's do that. It's going to disappear. It is going to disappear. The manure's now gone. Now there was also that little. What's it called? The one that's got the grate. I'm not sure. I might be wrong there. I might be in the wrong place. But let's just try it. It's not going to hurt. Just trying to think, because this is a one-time opportunity, isn't it? Oh, we've got that. That is a point. Yes, we have got. I wasn't that bothered about the concrete there, but you know, yeah, it is. I suppose it is nice. Let's do it. It's not nice to have the bushes, is it? I suppose lying around. Just not sure how big this is. The lorts. That's true. I never marked the lorts. That was one. Now the lorts is here somewhere. In between that, I believe. So let's do. Hang on. We've got marks there. We did have paint marks on that. I think I've just done it. As I say, I can put stuff back afterwards. Now, have I done that there? So what are these marks? Some of these are natural. They are just marks, though. Okay. Right, I think we've got everything. Let's save this. Now, do we need to save this? It saves placeables straight away. It saves. It's alright, I'm thinking. Now that's. Yeah, it's alright. I've got to do the mental gymnastics of which the ground layers we've just done. No, what we've done is swapped in placeables into my map. That is true. Yeah, no, it's alright. I'm overcomplicating things as I frequently do. Right, I'm going to now stop the recording and we're going to swap the other placeables back in so that the ground layer is still the same and we've got our placeables back in. So I'm going to see you shortly. I may have made one mistake, so the game may crash in so much as I left the leap air on the concrete where the bakery is going to pop. So it may have a spectacular fail, but I thought I'd just put this in before we do it. Right. Well, we haven't got the trees in, that all worked, and that slab of concrete, I didn't quite go far enough left, but it did work. I went too far right. That's about right. Oh, and I did just get that, so that's not too bad. Right, let's see the handiwork. Well, I wasn't far off with that, and that. Excellent. So we can put the green back in. That worked nicely. Did we guess the lorts correctly? Nearly. There's one bit of tuft of grass. You know, I can live with that. It's tough. It is. Did we do you right? We did. So it is all true. It all works nicely. Excellent. And it is as flat as a pancake. So if you're a bit... I must admit, I am a bit of a tidy freak. Now I know this little trick. Will it let me get away with that? Let's have a look. Yeah, let's see. Will it? Because I think it might. Because that's not actually... Ooh, beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Fantastic. Let's keep that on in case... Yeah, let's stick some of that grass back in as well. For these bits where I've gone a bit mad. Yeah, because some of this... yeah, I mean, that is just... You've gone really mad there. But then again, it was guesswork. It was. It's not a precise science. We shall... The one thing I am going to say, I do think I'm right on this. The one thing where you have to put grass back down and it costs an absolute fortune. I'm not really sure. That should be true. You know, I think really... Oh, concentrate, Mr. Smith, concentrate. I think we should be able to put grass down and it not cost us. So I think we should pay ourselves the money back if we do that. Because it, not being nasty, this is just painting. Oh, wow, that is... I was well out with that. Because of course we put the Omatanas back in, didn't we? Oh well. Yeah, you can't have it perfect. That's a bit too big though, it really is. Let's... Now we want to put a bit of green. Carrying on that, like that. And then we want to carry on with the green. Around... There, I just want to put grass in. And I don't know why I've got the white there. That was, yeah, me trying to guess where the natural... Yeah, let's square that off a little. The line's looking something like it was meant to be there. They're just old buildings, yeah, where old buildings were. I can live with that. That's not bad, it's a bit big. That's good. That's not perfect. Let's do some... Although, to be honest, it was, yeah, realistic in so much as there were bits of grass. I'm just going to leave it in... Yeah, that was always... I mean, this was the yard always, and Hobos Hollow's always had a bit of that in it. So, no, that's not bad. I'm happy with that. BGA should have no grass underneath... Well, okay, I was slightly not right. Yeah. Ooh, let me get away with that. It won't let you go under that. I've got one tuft of grass. If you look very closely there, I'll not get rid of that. But it has done this area here. Oh, did I? Oh, nearly. I wasn't. Yeah, I've done a massive slab and. Ooh, if you're clever, I'm gonna have a tuft of grass in the middle. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, when you go in, right, smashing that's good enough. It is okay. So that's the only casualty. The lorts, I'm happy with that, happy with that, happy with that, happy with that. As I say, it's got a few tufts in it. That's there. That might let me get away with it. We shall see. I'd forgotten about that. I had. Could do it around it, I suppose. It does let you go around, and then it does actually get rid of a tiny bits of plants near to where you're touching. So for something as small as the gas pump, you can actually just about get rid of all the plants just like that. The bigger mods obviously don't let you touch it. Right, I think let's go and have a look at the last ones. Now these should be spot on. Ooh, no. Why are these? They're actually floating. Well, that's different. Okay. Well, we can do something about this. We just need to use... Is that the smallest? Just a quick blob. Ah, it won't let me do it. Oh, it will there. Why will it not let me do it there? Ah, because it's on the skirt of the... No. It won't let me do that. Ah, because that's there. It could be. let's try and... It's weird how it does it in some places and won't let you in others. Must be too close to vehicles. Ah. Right, that's... yeah. I suppose we could use the levelling tool from that point. No, and then immediately... yeah, that's a trouble with the level tool. Right, okay, that's going to have some weirdness about it there. I can't get that one on the left because that vehicle's in the way. Apart from that... that slab we already did, that did let us get away with that. That was quite good. Best of both worlds. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It's got a bit of concrete back in. Not now that's tours. That's very strange. I can't really mind you. I might not have looked that closely. I might not. Is that really going to affect anything? No, that's way out, that is. Yeah, it's like the building's floating this time. I didn't see that, but then I might not have been looking very closely. Just on that end, I can't really see that much. Yeah, that's all good. I don't know why ground level must be slightly different or something. And yeah, that is floating, but I'm not going to do anything about that. It's just, I suppose it would float if it's connected to that and it's not on the ground. That's not the end of the world. We've got rid of all of the few trees that were in that building, so I'm actually happy. Right, let's get on with some work. We've got half an hour left. Yeah, I shall add to this session. So we were right. That's true. We want the tractor that we borrowed. Oh, I thought... hang on a minute. I thought we sent that back. No, we didn't. But we can return it. That's not a proper problem. Right. Let's get some work done. And this time I am going to go into it. Yeah, that is a definite success. So swapping out placeables on your actual map and then moving in another set of placeables and doing some work like that actually does work. So it's minimal effort when you consider it. Now, are we bailing or are we doing loose? Because loose is going to be... yeah. Mind you, yeah, I suppose loose is, but... I think we need to do on this the same as I have on Rhombos, which is we need intermediate transport links, i.e. a storage depot, a mini one, just here. Right, we need to shift out all of the... yeah, we do. It's true. Let's set this. Let's move the... no, let's not do this the wrong way. Right, let's shift all of these out of the way first. Everything off the field. We should use the case. Doesn't matter, they don't have to be far. I do think I'm right. What I mean is like a silo, which is basically would be classed as a storage thing on the side of the field, as you do see them in real life as well. It is true. It's not like it's made up and it wouldn't happen. We should also see how well we did, because I don't think we stuck anything in the silo, did we? When we did this, it's all in the canola's all in here. That's I think that's everything. Oh no, actually I think the truck, let's go over and move the truck as well. With the nafaz on. Yes, it is nice, and we have got some straw from this. Which is true, you can have straw. I remember Frithgar talking to his viewers, and I was one of them. Yeah, he was telling us about you can have straw with all of these things, but often farmers don't. Yeah, for various reasons, because of the harshness and softness of the different straws. but they can nevertheless produce straw. Right, not sure if this one had got a tractor on it. It has. It's got our good tractor, so do you know? Mind you, no. I could go across that afterwards. I just want everything off the field so we can set the windrower going without it crashing into anything. Right. Let's get those harvesters off. Just off the field for now. I just want to set the worker going. I've only got half an hour today before I go to work. Alright, is that... yeah, that money is correct. It's surely got to be. Right, September is going to be those. Let's make sure we're not overhanging the road. Stick that there. Make sure... ooh, we nearly got run over. Don't park too close to the road. Otherwise they'll all... now then, the main thing is, am I clear of the field? Yes, I am. That's the main thing. Right, smashing. Let's get you going, and then we shall get this lot into the silo. I do think I'm right. I think if we put the silo, as we have on, I think, if I remember rightly, we'd already set you. Yeah, we had. So, first, and go. And we don't want any of that at all. Smashing. That's you going. Now, are we going loose or not? Right, first things first. Let's get everything into... yeah, let's use this intermediate silo that I'm thinking we're going to go middle of the field. Or do we go... strategic? Let's think about this. Let's do love these nice Omatana ones. Middle of the field is pretty much where the class is now. Silos. It's not. I'm not trying to do a full-blown silo, but just, yeah, the granary type ones. Not the big one though, but I do want it to be the, yeah, different products. Now also, now I think, now that window faces the way where the concrete should go. I think. Oh, he says there's two windows. Okay. This is true. Now that's foxed me, so we do need to switch interactive zone markers on. I thought I'd got this sorted. I did look at this last time, and I thought, yes, I've got it figured out. And now I'm thinking, no. Oh, it is the first window. Yeah, but how do you know which is the first window? I've got this creep again. Yeah, about there, I should say. And if we do it... now, if we do it like that, though, it's going to be easy off the field. I could, I suppose... ah! No, that's not what I meant to do at all. Let's sell it straight away. Yes, indeed, because I didn't mean to do that. That was me being silly. I meant to do that, because I was thinking... you can always go past the field... like that, and it's not ever going to affect anything. Let's just get that as square as possible. Smashing, and let's put a bit of grass down now. Yeah, being as a silly did that. Let's go big. Do you think I am right though about the actual grass? Proper painting, yeah, I do think that should cost us. But when you're putting grass on top of the painting, it's so expensive. I mean, really so expensive. Right. Interactive zone markers back off. Smashing. Okay, so we've got a lump of concrete. Yeah, this is what I was on about. Obviously, all of that... these horrible lumps where it goes into the ground, you don't get any of that when you do that trick of putting your placeables onto the ground. It just they are just with the ground level, which I think that is quite nice. You don't get any of this where you need to level this off, which that's really nice. It's not the end of the world. It is terrible when you get mods together. If you get the two mods close, now that is bad. That's not awful. I mean, with a lot, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you've still got a little bit of tiny movement there, which to get that level, I suppose you would have. Windrower. Now that, let's get cracking. No, I know what we did say, didn't we? Let's get these into said silo now. This should have the most in. Ah, I forgot about you. I didn't move you out of the way, did I? Right, my bad. Sorry, Windrower. That was terrible of me. 35 tons. Right, let's do your nearest now. My bad. Let's get these all stuck into the new silo, and we shall see how well we did do with the canola. It's obviously not going to be a massive. I did say this was a trade-off in a way. I don't class it as cheating because we put a mass of soybeans. Not only that, soybeans that we had, yeah, we'd limed it and fertilised it perfectly, so we've sort of got something, a crop for this swizzery that we wouldn't have had, but it wasn't an awful lot. Yeah, this is just base game amount, so it's not like we're going to make an absolute killing from it, because although it's a massive field, it wasn't very well looked after. Right, let's grab you while we are this close. Can't remember how much you got in. Yes, distribution points, that's what I'm going to say, on the side of the field. An intermediary, I do think it is actually quite true. That should be okay. This shouldn't be coming, or you were saying. It's a bit lumpy here, right? So there's that little one there. The harvesters are out of the way. Yeah, I'm trying to sort of stay out of menus as much as possible. Yeah, we do need to drop that one. Grab that one. I want everything in. And then next session we shall... Yeah, we probably will leave it here because... Oh, actually, have I got a few more minutes? That is true. Except I was going to work a little later today. Right, what side are we? Right. Let's change that to left. And I've put the indicator on somehow. I've got my what do you call it? The Logitech side panel. I will give it its proper name. Yeah, not the Cytec, it used to be, but it's the Logitech side panel. I've got that, and I only use my indicators on that, so although you can use it with sticks on gamepads, I never do, but I occasionally hit it along with the beacons, so yeah, very occasionally I actually managed to do it correctly. Right, let's go get the lorry. I think this is the last thing. And then we shall hover over the drop point of the silo, the concrete. I say it should be over here somewhere. I didn't realise the elevation on this field. It is actually quite bumpy. It's not, which is real. Yeah, I'm not complaining, I'm just, as Mr. Sealy P would say, I'm not complaining, I'm just explaining. I do like that. I don't mind standing on the shoulders of giants either. Yes. There are many good sayings, and I didn't make many of them at all, if any. But using other people's famous words, I don't mind doing that at all. Back, so this is going to be quite a long... Yeah, we need to do something with that, we can't keep ignoring it. Yeah, so we shift this out of the way and we'll just lower this a little, it's a bit bulbous, yes. So we shift this off so we can get to it, and we should do it right now. let's not stand in the way though, that's my usual trick. Not that I'm alone on that. I've seen Frithgar do the same as well. Right. Just that front section just needs... Let's have a look. Ground level is the decider. That's not bad. Yeah. Tiny bit of... Yeah, we've got a bit of floatiness though. The front legs are floating now. Yeah, let's... Unless, of course, they're supposed to. No, that's alright. I can live with that, because if I do any more, I'm going to need to soften it again. It's not going to... Yeah, that's alright. I think that's the good. So how much did we get? Wow. 78 tons of canola for making oil. So I'm quite pleased with that. Right, let's go grab... Yeah, I have got time. I'm going to go into a time lapse. As I said originally, we're going to get both of them going. We're going to grab the case and we're going to get... Oh, I've left it over there. Let's go. Let's use follow me. Come on. Let's get professional now. Let's go and pick up our fellow worker in the other tractor over there. We'll go and grab the 2 forage wagons. I'm trying to use the right terms. Yeah, escape from my old FS19 labelling. This is true. Professionalism. Right, anyway, yes, you know what we've got to do. We've got to grab all this canola. Now the thing, I'm going to stick this in the silo as well, because I'm not sure that it's going to... how well it's going to work. It might only be workable for animals. Yeah. Which we will get plenty of use for that in the Royal Christie. That's the one thing I didn't look at. To see how well we'd done on that. Did we... Right. We want to stick this... that's true, we need to load... Yeah, we do need to load the course twice. The harvester course. Right, to go around the edge. Right, anyway, yes, I'm going to say my words. We're going to grab the straw off and stick it into... I'm not sure this would like it, so I'm going to stick the canola straw in that intermediate, the distribution network. Thank you, young lady. I've not put the XMLs for my Star Wars characters back in. We have the standard worker names. We shall fix this. All this swizzery. Right, so I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side.